should give a little intro for the Milk River. But to just explain the river from Milk River to Writing on Stone, we did it with 2 overnight stays. The first leg of the journey took us about 3 hours, and that was from Writing on Stone to Gold Springs, and that was a fairly easy paddle. No big deal. The second leg was from Gold Springs to Poverty Rock. Now that is a big rock jungle. You better have some skills to move away from rocks, like to get around them, or so you don't hit them, because there is some rapids there that could cause people to flip, and they're just lower water, because we were at 20 meters cubed per second. At lower water, you'd probably just be pushing rocks. So anything lower than 20, I don't know if I would recommend going down the river. Staying at Poverty Rock was gorgeous. There was absolutely nobody there. We had the place to ourselves. It was gorgeous. Beautiful location, great vista, just awesome. From Poverty Rock to Writing on Stone, Jesus, all you do is paddle. It's not hard at all. You're just paddling. It's pretty easy paddle. Beautiful scenery, awesome trip. So overall, great trip. Nothing really hard, but it's not a beginner river. Beginner river, you could get hurt. You could flip a canoe. You could turn it sideways, because you have to have some avoidance skills. And I guess it depends on water level too. If it was lower, you'd just be mad pushing rocks all the time. So recommend go early in June, because we went June 1st of this year. The water is still cold, so I would recommend still wearing a wetsuit. It wasn't necessary for us, but if you want to jump in and have fun, it's a little bit cold. So enjoy the scenery of the video. Well, it's the beginning of the canoe trip to Milk River. I'm just outfitting the canoe. Got in the living room. Just getting everything ready. It looks like a complete mess, but it's completely organized. So there's the canoe, Old Town Kennebec. Been on the water for 30 years. Got the front airbag in, but we're going to be putting in the airbags. Airbags, flotation, barrel, sleeping bags, and then gear. We got some GoPro stuff, got the cook kitchen stuff, life jackets, some tools, like this fire starter thing, just in case you're totally wet, you're gonna get dry real quick. Gloves, some cordage, survivor cord, bank line. Got an escape busy. Don't know if I can bring that. Some toilet paper, coffee, and I'm just bringing dry food on this trip, and M&Ms too. But well, here we are in Milk River. I didn't show you the journey, but here's the truck. Here's the motel. Here's the morning. Here's where I put the canoe last night, because I didn't want to leave it in the parking lot. And this is where we start, boys. This is where we start. So we're gonna load her up and get her on the go. So Kat, have a good day. We're at the Milk River campground, and this is where I parked the car. And it's called Under 8 Flags because I guess at one point in time Milk River has been under 8 flags. And here it is, Under 8 Flags campground. Here we go. That's what it is. That's what it is. Have a nice stay. Nice place, I like it. It's even got Wi-Fi. Anyways, we're parked here. Shuttle people will pick that up. Now I'm just walking back down to the river, and we'll be going. So here's the trip. Going to Milk River. There's my wife way over there, but I'll shut the camera off before we get there. Starting at Milk River, gonna canoe to Gold Springs. We have a campsite there set up. It's kind of pre-arranged. All the land around Milk River is kind of privately owned, so you can't really, you know, camp wherever. You can camp below the high water line, but whatever. So we're staying there, and then the next day we're gonna canoe to Poverty Rock, and then we're gonna wind up in Writing on Stone. So it should be a wicked trip. I'm all geared out. There's my
Dad used to like canoe. We had a canoe for a while until we moved somewhere and we used to go out. And do you think Don and Tom would be like cracking jokes and just being happy? And
yeah, they'd be beer drinking buddies.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a rock. That's a rock. So, we're staying in cabin. This is it, boys. We're staying in cabin number 2. Right there. That's our house for the night. Kind of crazy. Anyways, let's get the canoe. We're gonna bring it up way out down there. That was way better. Yep. Yeah. Here's the view from Gold Springs campground. So that's man-made. It looks like a lake. There's your mom. And off in the distance you can see Sweetgrass Hills. That's Montana. Gold Springs, it's nice that we canoed here. It's got a little cabin, makes it easy. 3-hour paddle from Elk River, it's nice. One rapids that were bad, but that's about it. All right, here we go. Milk River, day 2, leaving Poverty Rock. Setting out. It is 9:25 in the morning. All right, let's roll. Ready, Jen?
Huh?
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, this is way better. I got more room in the back. Where's our guy? Yeah, our guy, man. The sunglass guy. So Catherine, we threw my glasses in the garbage by accident, and some guy found them for us and brought them to us. So we're off to the races, leaving structured paradise tomorrow night. We will have none. Here we go. All right, look at that hole in the cliff there. That's kind of cool, eh? There's the eagle's nest right up there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't even see those rocks. What do you think? What do you see up there?
Water.
I think we'll just go outside in. Stay outside. Quite the cliffs. No, we won't get rain. Well, we could maybe.
You might see fossils. Look at those rocks. Wow. So cool.
Well, I'm lining the canoe down to Poverty Rock just because we took out too early, because there's the sign and I didn't notice. So I wanted to get and walk in the water anyways with the boat because this is fun. Ooh. We're just gonna stay to the inside. Well, there's Poverty Rocks. That big one must be it. I'm walking back to the canoe because we stopped at Poverty Rock. We're going to put our tent on the other side of that shelter there just because it's out of the wind. And I don't expect anybody to be here on a Wednesday in June. So this is June 1st actually, June 1st, Wednesday. So I'm just going back down to the water. I'm going to drag my canoe up here. I know it's over a ledge, but it'll be better to do that. I can just see it. I'm paranoid, and like Genevieve said, it's our only way in and out, so I'll flip the baby over and drag it up over here. I'm sure it'll take some work and some doing, but that's what we're doing anyways. This is my spot to pull it up. This makes me feel good. Right in here. Now I bet I sink like 2 feet in this mud. That ain't money. Sawyer's in, let's see. Not sinking that bad. Pretty shocking actually. Now, get off this. Whoop. Here we go. And up the bank we bring her, boys. Makes me feel a whole lot better. Flip her over. There we be. There we be. Poverty Rock. Milk River. There's Jen. Perfect. There's an eagle on that hoodoo right there, or a hawk. Okay, we're walking up to the new ledge that fell into the river just past Poverty Rock. It's, I would say, 10 turns after, and there's the rock face, and we're gonna see the big rapid that we were warned about. It's beautiful. And here it is. That rock face fell down and created this chute. And there it is. There's the chute. And I'm gonna go look at the chute. And I'm pretty goddamn sure we're gonna run this baby, because it don't look hard. Prepare to sink. Oh, it's hard. Normally walking this mud stuff, you just shrink like up to your knees. So here's the big chute everybody's talking about. Anyways, let's see. All right. That's totally runnable. So that's the big chute on the river. Looks like we're going. In the chute and just ride it through. Totally runnable. So that's the big chute on the river. Looks like we're going. In the chute and just ride it through. Well, this is after Poverty Rock, and there's been no rapids, nothing. It's just pretty wide open. Little few hoodoos after Poverty Rock, but then after, this is what it turns into. Wide open. Good thing we don't have an east wind. We'd be fighting her, but it's just shallow and wide. You can hear us paddling the rock. Mm-hmm.
with the monkeys.
Yeah. Well, we've been canoeing for 3 days now on the Milk River, and this is the first tree we've seen. I mean, there was been bushes, but that there is the first tree, and it's right before Weir Bridge. So if you wanted to climb a tree, that's the only place. So that's all I got to say about that.
Hills are beautiful.
What's this?
Those hills are beautiful.
Yeah, oh yeah. And there's the cliff. And that's her. Looks like there's other people canoeing down the river up there, Jen. Looks like they just got dropped off. Well, that's our first canoers on the river. Can't say I'm happy to see them. Being antisocial. But I'm sure we will overtake them.
Rocks ahead.
Weir Bridge, that's her. Kind of boring, kind of nothing, but a great facility nonetheless. Look at that. Look at how maintained that is there. Oh, this is where they get the mud to build their nest, Jen. So they go there, they pick up the mud, and then they take it and build those nests. Well, Looks like we're arriving at Writing on Stone Canoe Takeout. We have done the whole river from Milk River, and this is what it looks like when you get to Milk River. You see people. The whole trip, the only people we saw were some people at Gold Springs. Then we saw some people put their paddle boards in at Weir Bridge. And now we see people hiking on these trails. And it looks like we are pulling up into Milk River, or Writing on Stone. And let's just give a quick overview of the trip. Milk River to Gold Springs, quick 3-hour, not too much rocks. Second day from Gold Springs to Prophet Rock, lots of rocks. Need some skill, wouldn't call it a easy river. From Prophet Rock to Writing on Stone, my goodness, so slow, so easy. We left at 9:30, took like a half-hour break, and now it's 12:30, so like 2.5 hours to do the 20K. So pretty easy, and I can see a little structured paradise with some trees, and we're here.